back. Today we are back creating AI anime with AutoWeeb. Been working on this for a while now. Last time we created this scene where our main character is sent to a new world with the ability to dig gold out of the ground. So he has to dig 3 feet down and he can find any amount of gold. So here he's amazed. He's in this new world. He remembers what he was told about his ability. Looks around for something to dig with. Finds a stick. And now he's digging. So he finds these gold coins. He's super excited, but then he hears the bandits coming. Okay. So what's going to happen now is that he's going to get attacked and captured by bandits. So we're going to create that video today. Let's cut these establishing shots a bit shorter. Yeah, I feel like 3 seconds is a pretty good amount of time for these establishing shots. This one, he's going to be talking in the background and explaining, so it's okay if it goes a bit longer. I'm really happy with how some of these clips turned out. Like, look at this one. Fantastic. And this is all done with AI. So let's create a new folder here. We'll call this bandit attack. All right. And let's load in some of the clips that I've made before. Some of the oldest ones. Maybe even before that. I'm just going to go into AutoWeeb. Go back through the library here. These are all the clips we've been creating. Some new characters I've been working on. Right. So we've got these bandits, and they're hunting for him. So let's create a scene where these bandits are looking for him. How should we open on these bandits? Maybe they should see him already. They should see him standing there, and they're like walking down the path. So let's open the text editor here. pull up our story. So here I just have some notes about what we're making. So he digs there. Okay, bandits find him. So we actually need to establish that they see him, right? So bandits are intimidating, waving at him. Their hands are on their swords. You know, we're going to say something like, what do you have there? MC terrified. Let's say close up. MC terrified. MC runs away. And the bandits give chase. And so now we're caught up to sort of the beginning, the opening scene of the anime that we created. The MC is hiding. Grabbed through the bushes. So maybe in a scene like this one, they'll just reach through and grab him. And then what? Yeah, so now we're caught up here. Bandits find him, steal the gold. They're about to kill him. He talks to them. And yeah, I think this is gonna be great. So let's create a bunch of this. So let's take this image, which I like. This is the original one. And in AutoWeeb, you can load the prompt that you used if you want to create another similar image. Have evil grins. Walking on a dirt path, waving at the camera. So let's start with a wide shot, and then we'll go close up. And I'm just going to get multiple images going. So let's take the Goblin Bandit and close up on the Goblin's hand on his sheathed sword. Might have to put let's change this to this. A dirt path is running diagonally across the image. The two bandit characters have evil grins, waving at the camera. The Goblin Bandit's sword is in a sheath on his hip. should have done an extreme close-up for this one. It's not bad though. Let's put the sword on his right hip. Let's see if we can come up with something a bit better. This one is good though. I like this one. So I'm gonna have him reach for the sword and then kind of tighten his grip on it. Yeah, I think I'll use this. And let's do a close-up of the goblin. So I'm going to change this from a wide shot to a close-up. And let's... Background is a blurred anime forest. And let's say... goblin character has a creepy smile talking. Yeah, let's have him talking. No, we can go creepier. Let's try again. And then, let's say the MC character has a comedic chibi, or comedic terrified chibi expression, blurred green forest background. So we're gonna choose our main character. And this is going to be a close-up on him. Let's say creepy evil smile. Oh yeah. That's perfect. That is perfect. So now he's going to run away. Is running comedic scared expression. And the background is a blurred anime forest. It's not evil enough, this expression. Let's keep trying. I think we'll use this. I think I want to do another one. But I think we'll use that. Maybe he can look behind him and they're all running. This is good. This is more what I had in mind. That one's pretty good. And let's show all 3 of the bandits. And let's do a close-up. Let's say all of the bandits are running towards the camera, chasing blurred forest background. So now let's make one where he is hiding in bushes, blurred forest background. This is pretty good. Let's add anime expression lines just for a little extra oomph. The MC character is terrified, hiding in bushes. Should be terrified. Back to bushes. Yeah, this one works. Let's make another one where the main character is on a dirt path in the forest on his back, viewed from above. A sword is pointed at by someone off screen at his chest. His hands are raised in surrender. This will be a close-up. Let's try that. Let's just try editing this one. I'm gonna say make the bushes bigger, taller. Blurred background. Did that even make the bushes taller? Change the bushes, make the bushes taller. Let's do a Dutch angle. Close up of the main character. Okay, that's better. We can use that. We can have a hand reach through the bushes and grab him. I'm just gonna try that one again. Okay, what else do we need? We need the goblin looking down at him. So let's have the goblin holding the sword. Say, angrily holding the sword, looking at the camera. Pointed at the camera. And we'll have a blurred forest background. And we'll say the tip of a broadsword is pointed at his chest. Let's try that again. And let's show the main character. We'll have a close-up of his pant pockets. Gold coins have fallen out into the dirt. Let's try that. Okay. It's really not getting the sword position right. Sword pointed at the camera and viewed from below. Yeah, so there's two swords here. Maybe I remove one of them. I think it's okay that there's two swords. Yeah, I need to be more specific. The MC character is laying on his back in the dirt. Did I choose establishing shot? That's probably why too. Let's do extreme close-up. Try that. Let's see, how does that goblin character compare to the others? Between here and here? Looks pretty good to me. I think we go with that. That's more like it. So let's do one where he is surrendering and explaining his ability. His hands are raised in surrender. He is anxious and talking. Okay, this is pretty good. Let's edit it. His hands are changed so that his hands are raised, and zoom in a bit. I'm going to edit this one, and I'm just going to say change, make the dirt path wider. I think this works. Yeah, I think the original one here is fine. This one. Okay. So he's explaining his ability. Maybe I change it so that these characters, the bandits, are laughing to each other. Maybe I'll have the masked man do it. Yeah, let's make a new image. We'll use the human bandit. He is in a forest. Laughing with a funny expression. For comedic effect. Yeah, this is great because it's just him laughing. Let's do another one where it's the elf laughing. And then we can have the goblin be like, tie him up. Let's compare, because I don't want the background to look the same. I think it's fine. Actually, I quite like it. So now let's have the goblin bandit say he's in a forest. And he is actually, I'm going to select an image from the library. I'm going to go back to where I have the three of them together. And I'm just going to change it. So we're going to say instead of running, they are standing still. And the goblin is talking to the elf with a frustrated I think their relative height has changed. Let's see. I mean, this one doesn't matter. Maybe it's fine. I don't mind it. His head looks a little funny though. Maybe I need to put the characters as reference. I kind of like it. Do the outfits match? No. I'm going to keep this, but I'm going to add it to the prompt, and I'm going to say fix the elf's outfit. The goblin's outfit is actually okay. To match the reference. Callaway 67, hi. How's it going? We're making anime with AI. Using AutoWeeb. Yeah, so we're doing, oh nice, it fixed his outfit. Okay, perfect. So this is, I've been setting up the individual images, storyboarding, and now we're gonna turn it into video, and then we will put it all together. So this is gonna come together quite quickly, I think. So we are using AutoWeeb, which is a website I made. I'll pull it up here. So I made a website called AutoWeeb that you can use to create your own AI anime. It has a lot of nice features like consistent characters, consistent styles. You can choose your art style and just create. So that's what we've been doing. And now we're going to turn this into some video. So going back to the beginning of our storyboard, this our main character has run into bandits, and they are gonna scare him and chase him and then capture him. This is the beginning of our Isekai anime that I've been working on. Right, so here I'm just gonna click the create button and say, using a new video. I should change my settings. So I'm gonna go to my settings and I'm gonna change my default video resolution. So let's say they are, oh, you're making a manga right now. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I'd love to check that out. If you try out AutoWeave, you could, one thing that you can do is you can take your manga characters and create reusable characters that you can use to make video. These characters are gonna give like a creepy evil look, and they're waving because they're gonna freak out the main character. Yeah, I'd love to hear more about the manga you're working on. So far I've been streaming for, wow, just a little over half an hour, but I have enough content to probably create a minute of anime. This is what we did last stream. I don't know if you've seen this, but the goddess opens a portal. He's chosen his new ability, which is the ability to dig gold out of the ground. If he digs down 3 feet, he can find gold, which is a pretty useful ability in an Isekai world. So he's dropped into a new world, looks around. He's amazed, and then he remembers that he has this new ability. And then he's like, oh, I gotta dig. I gotta find something to dig with. And we'll add audio for this later. But he finds a stick, and he gets to it, starts digging. Wants to see if his ability works. And we'll just have digging sounds. Deer runs away. And he finds his first bit of gold. So he tested out his ability, it works, and he's super excited. But then he hears something in the distance. The bandits have realized that he's there. Oh, I should have them talking. And I'm gonna get some of these going in parallel. So let's make another video. And we're gonna choose from the library. And scrolling back, I need to add the ability to filter by favorites. So they're giving him a creepy wave. And how should I order this? They're talking. Maybe the goblin will say something creepy and he's shocked. And then the goblin will reach for his sword. And then he runs away. Yeah, let's do that. So, talking with an evil grin. Let's see how the other one turned out. Yeah, this works. So, let's make a video out of this one. Make a new video, and we'll say he has a look of dread. Pick the next one. So for this one, we're going to make a video where he puts his hand on the hilt of the sword. That's perfect. That's ideal. And yeah, make a video where he is scared, running away, really simple video prompts. Like most of the work is getting that image just right, because the image tells the video model so much, right? That it's anime, it needs to be done a certain way. Yeah, perfect. Okay, I don't know what's appearing behind him, but we can use it up till here. I think that's more than enough. So let's make another one. So we did one where he's running away. They're chasing after him, so let's do this. New video. Run. Oh, did I? Yeah, we have the lines. Running towards the camera. I gotta top up the credits 1 second. Let's see how this one is. Let's say he's running away from the camera. I gotta top up. One second. So he's scared, he's running away from the camera. And we've just got multiple videos going, you know, because it takes time to generate. Let's load up a new one. We've already done our shot list here, so now we're just turning them into video. Let's, do this one. Running towards the camera, and they're angry. And let's see how this one turned out. He didn't put it on the hilt. I wanted to put it on the hilt of the sword. Okay. What else have we got here? They're chasing him. I guess I need another shot to establish that he kind of got away from them, because it needs to be convincing that he's hiding. Let's make a new image based on this one. And we'll say zoom out, revealing more of the forest. There are bushes on the side of the trail. Call it a wide shot. Let's see how that does. Meanwhile, I'll check back on these ones. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'll use that. And this one. Yeah, let's use that one. Okay, so this is more or less what I wanted. Let's make a new video where he runs off the trail and into the bushes. I think the model doesn't know what a hilt is, so let's say grabs the handle of the sword. Maybe that'll understand it. These are good. Right, so we need another image. I'll go back to my library. What other shots do we still have to do? So when he's in the bushes, a hand reaches through the bushes and grabs him by the shoulder, pulling him back into the bushes behind him. And we'll make another one. Where he is anxious and surrendering, talking. Except for his thumb. If it wasn't for his thumb changing color randomly. Interesting. Let's try the original version of that model. I'll use the second half of this one. The first half was weird, of course, but I would use it from here, I think. He's running a bit awkwardly, but that's okay. Maybe I'll just try it one more time just because. Let's do another one. Go to the library. He's got the sword, their swords are pointed at him. Let's just say tips of the swords are pointed at him. He is anxious. Yeah, that's perfect. Let's do another one. Choose an image from the library where I think this one's just going to be a panning shot. So they reveal that, like, look, we have gold on you, right? And we're just going to pan. So this is a nice feature in AutoWeeb where rather than spend credits to generate a video, we could just pan across it. So I click that arrow to pan from left to right, and this is going to create a video that out of a still image. Yeah, perfect. Okay, let's do another one. Choose an image from the library. And this will be the goblin being super angry. He is angry and talking. Yeah, simple prompt. Okay. Is it possible to use this up to a certain point? Let's say behind him. opposite hand. This is okay. It's kind of an awkward, funny scene. The problem with this scene is that you can see that there's nobody behind him when he jumps in. I think I need to, the problem is with the image. Let's change this and make this one better. Remove the trail. There is only dense forest. And let's punch in for a close-up. Let's remove the hand and just say he is pulled back through the bushes behind him. Yeah, this is great. I'm gonna try that one again just to get some movement in the swords. Oh, that's not it. I'm going to use one of the previous ones where he just puts his hand on the scabbard of the sword. I think I could live with that. I think I really like this one. I don't think there was anything wrong with this one at all. Why don't we just make another video where he is running through the forest, anxious. I should really have the hand here to grab him. That's really the problem. When you're making these videos, you have to have a lot. The stuff that you need has to already be in the first image. Okay, let's modify that image. This one here. Put a hand behind him about to grab his shoulder. Yeah, that one's good. Try again. Why don't we try to do another video, right? These ones failed, but I can load the prompt. He is pulled, let's say he's just pulled down into the bushes and cheated a little bit. Yeah. Okay, they see the gold, he explains something. And these ones will be easy because he's just laughing. This guy's also laughing. The goblin is talking to the elf and points forward. By something unseen. It's kind of an interesting shot to struggle with. Yeah. This one's good too. I think that's it for scenes. Yeah. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I think I could cut it here. I'm gonna add one more shot where he gets thrown onto the ground. Let's do main character, a close-up shot, landing on the dirt. I don't know how this one's gonna go. But let's start downloading these. Okay, let's start to put it together. Any thoughts so far about how this is going? That one didn't work. Yeah, I might have to try it again. And yeah, let's pull these into the bandit attack. All right, they're waving. Creepy goblin face. He's scared. Maybe we do it like this. And then he's running. Oh no, that's later. He's running, they're chasing after him. He's still running. Oh, really? Interesting. There's an older one where he's quite scared that we need to dig up. I made one a long time ago. Yeah, this one. Maybe I'll use another one as well, because there were some really good clips there. Like this one. Might just reuse that. Okay, so the next one is he lands in the dirt. Come on, why isn't he landing? Google services might be down right now, which is crazy. make a new image. MC landing on his butt in the dirt. Close-up shot. Come on. I might just use Quen if this doesn't work. So he has the swords pointed at him. The goblin is talking to him. And he has the gold. He's trying to talk his way out of it. And they laugh and laugh. And then the goblin tells him to tie him up. Wow, this is going to time out too. Okay, let's try one more. Let's try Quen MC landing on his butt in the dirt. Green blurred forest back. Yeah, landing on his butt in the dirt. Let's just do that. Oh, you know what it is? They probably just don't like you saying butt. Oh no, landing on the dirt. Landing in the dirt. In the forest. Unbelievable. Will other prompts work? 2-minute talk. Okay, that works. Some issue with the character sheet, maybe. Let's put a reference image. That's better. Interesting. Talking at a cafe. Something about it doesn't like the dirt, maybe? I don't know why it would be rejecting that. I think I'll just take a small cut of this, whatever it ends up being. Yeah, it just doesn't like if you say dirt. Okay. Nano banana, very cool. It's a nice image though. So let's start trimming this. This one we need to trim out this weird artifact. This I can trim out like half of it. I think I want it to be like this. Maybe I shorten the talking they do here. So he's scared. Let's have him turn and run. I don't think I need him to be looking back towards the camera. I don't know if that adds much. They're charging after him. He's scared. Replay the scene of them looking for him, and then he gets grabbed. That's not really it. Maybe I'll flip these around. That might work. Trying to connect the scene where he's hiding to him getting thrown on the ground is a bit tricky for me right now. It's kind of the sticking point of this video. But we have a lot already, huh? So from 2:30 to, oh, and we have more, that's right. Okay, that's workable. That's workable, I can already tell. want to trim it to where he's going in one direction. There he is. Get him. I don't know about the ending there. Maybe I speed it up at the end. Boom, like that. What if I split this? Take this one, change speed to almost double. Oh, it has to be percent. That's what you want. Hold on, cancel that. Change speed 200%. That's better. There. He gets pulled. Boom. And then he looks up or around. Yes. Yes. I think give us your gold. I don't know what you're talking about. That gold that you have right there. I might reorder this. He's like, I have magical powers, and then they don't believe him. This one just needs to be sped up. Let's try double. Maybe too much. 150. And then he tells him, tie him up. We'll take him into town. Wow. Okay, so the stream's been less than an hour and a half, and that was 2:30 to over a minute and a quarter of anime after a rough cut. So here's what we made this time. I'm gonna shorten one of these. Maybe this one needs to be a bit slower. A touch. That's perfect. Nice. Wow, I love that. Let's save that. Well, thanks for joining the stream. Next time we will have him escape and make it to town, and then he'll get to continue his adventure and start spending his gold. So thanks for tuning in, everybody.